I had this one job where I was to tie in wire on a breakover. A breakover is you have all these poles. Well, then all of a sudden the pole, these are like 90-foot poles, and they went down to 60 foot. So 2 poles away, I'm tying in 4/0 copper by myself, which means I got to get it all the way out. These are the arms. I can't think of what the name of them are. Anyway, the structure that the lines lie on, these things are like 8–10 feet, and I've got to get this out to the very end. And we're talking about a 30-foot drop down. So I've got all that weight of that wire. Nobody has taught me anything about how to rig or anything else. And the only thing that I could do is split the hand line, you know, open it up, wrap it around, and it's got this little shiv at the top of the pole, and I tell the helper, bring it up as much as you can. Well, he gets it up like this, and then I can barely get it out to the end. As an example, the next day I get an evaluation that says I'm not strong enough to do the job, and yet I muscle these pounds, you know, tens of pounds. I mean, it wasn't hundreds of pounds, but it was heavy. I get it out there, I get it tied in, I do the thing without any mechanical support, without any training, and I'm told that I am just not strong enough to do the job. Now that's what I was doing the day before I fell. Jesus. You see, so then, you know, here you are, you're working hard, you're biting the bullet, you're whatever you got to do, and then they tell you you're not doing good enough, then it's like, you know, I mean, that's demoralizing.
It sounds like there was inequality of training opportunities.
Absolutely. You know, the good old boys would take care of the good old boys. They would teach them. They would take care of them. They would show them the ropes. When you're not part of that culture, when you're not allowed into that culture, then there's problems. And not everybody was. This particular crew chief did not like women. He was not a practicing alcoholic, but had been an alcoholic for most of his life. He hated anything that was different. And I should have never been dispatched onto his crew. Never. It was too much for me, certainly, and it was too much for him. You know, and that's the kind of lack of sensitivity to what's needed.